Yo guys, what is going on? This is AHSA River Region Podcast, and I'm coming to you with my team's game by game predictions for a lot of our local teams, and I'm gonna start with Reeltown today. Now, all of these might not have as much depth as this one does, but I mean I graduated from Reeltown and I pretty much know a good bit of the team, so we're losing a lot from last year, but this year at quarterback, we're going to have either Jake Hornsby or Finn Henderson at quarterback. They're kind of battling it out for the starting quarterback position. At running back, we're going to have Jeffrey Thompson. We're going to have Arthur Woods. We're going to have Omar Pons. And we're going to have Zy Collins possibly in the backfield as well. So, pretty deep running back group. At wide receiver, we're going to have Connor Spain. We're going to have Xavier Thomas. We're going to have Seth Hill. We're going to have possibly Zy Collins and Arthur Woods playing some receiver too. So, once again, a deep receiver group. The offensive line, Logan Dillard, Lane Burns, both of them are coming back to the offensive line. We've also got Jacob Hornsby on the offensive line. He has some experience. He started against Tallahassee last year. So he's got a little bit of experience at center. So once again, a decent bit of experience on the offensive line. Defensive line, of course, Logan Dillard, And I believe we'll have Zach Riley at nose guard. So, some experience on the defensive line. Linebackers, Jeffrey Thompson. I'm not sure about the other linebacker positions, how we'll fill them. So it'll be interesting to see how we fill those other linebacker positions. I want to say Jake Hornsby will probably start at one linebacker position on the inside. So in the secondary, Zy Collins, Xavier Thomas. We got Arthur Woods. So we got a lot of experience in our secondary. So overall, a pretty experienced football team that we have. And I'll be able to go a little bit in depth with Tallahassee and Montgomery Catholic as well, because those are rosters that I know pretty well from watching the spring games. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and start out with the schedule. We start out week 0 on the road at Tallahassee. And I'm giving us a win here. Tallahassee's offensive line just isn't as good as it was last year. We're not going to let a running back line up and run for 300 yards on us this year, hopefully. Tallahassee's also losing their starting quarterback. He transferred over to Luverne, who we'll get to later on in the year. But, I'm giving us a win over Tallahassee. Next, at home against Dadeville. Once again, I think we pick up a win here. Then we'll play at home against Lafayette. Once again, I think we'll pick up a win over Lafayette. Lafayette just hasn't been as good the last few years. Now, they've always got some athletes on their team, but it takes more than athletes to win. I think I give Coach Johnson the edge in coaching. Next up, we'll be on the road at Goshen. This should be an easy victory for us. And then at home against Barber County, once again, should be a pretty easy victory for us. So we should start out 5-0 going into our bye week. Then we'll come out of our bye week at home against a really good Lynette team. And as much as I hate to say it, I think this is where we take our first loss of the year. Lynette's just going to be a really good football team, as usual. Clifford Story is an excellent football coach. And unfortunately, I think we're going to take our first loss there. But we'll rebound the next week at home against Horseshoe Bend. And I think we'll pick up the victory. And then our final 3 games of the year will be on the road. So we'll be on the road at Luverne. Possibly Tyler Ellis starting at quarterback. The Tallahassee transfer. But I think overall we can beat Luverne. And I think we will beat Luverne. Then we'll be on the road at Highland Home. Highland Home was in the semifinal last year. Um, I don't think Highland Home's going to be as good this year, and I think we'll pick up a victory there. And then finally on the road at Zion Chapel, and I think that's going to be a pretty easy victory. Obviously, the last time we played them, we dominated them first round of the playoffs in 2019 on the way to a state championship, and hopefully, well, to a state championship appearance. Of course, it didn't go very well for us. Hopefully this year we can get to a state championship and get our revenge on Fife. But overall, I think Reeltown's going to have a 9-1 regular season, and I think we'll be hosting a playoff game. All right, and with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Peace.